Hello. If you have a natal chart and if your ascendant is Cancer, then this is the Vedic astrology interpretation for your sign regarding the transit of the Sun. The transit of Sun takes place in 13th February 2026 and its influence in its new place will continue up to 15th March. That's about 1 month's time. Sun, Mercury, Venus and Mars, they were together in a conjunction in the month of February. And these are the planets influence you in short term because they move faster across the house in birth charts. They usually take 1 to 1.5 months to completely move across the house. So they influence in short run. But the other planets like Jupiter, Saturn, North Node and South Node, they take much more time to completely move across a house in a birth chart. As they move slowly, they are responsible for long-term influences. For an example, Saturn usually takes about 2.5 years to completely move across a single house in a birth chart. When the Sun transits on 13th February, Mercury, Venus and North Node, they are already in a conjunction. That conjunction is a favorable conjunction for Cancer ascendants because they gather in a very good place in the birth chart. The luck and fortune exerts the lives of the Cancer ascendant during that period. Even it's a short period of time, they will get positive influence for them during that period. They will get good results for their efforts and it will be a good time for their properties and also the place of residence, their love affairs, their children and also for the education, also for their income. So the many aspects of the lives of Cancer ascendants will affect in a positive manner during this period. So the Mercury is going to stay there up to 11th April, but during the period of 26th February to 21st March, Mercury retrogrades and you won't get much of its benefits during that period. I mean the positive influences during that period, except that period, the rest of the time you will get positive influences of Mercury. Other planet, Venus, will be there up to 2nd March and it will exert positive influences. And the Sun will be there up to 15th March. And finally, the Mars will be there up to 2nd April. But the North Node will be there in the long run up to 5th December 2026. In the long run, Saturn influence both negative and positive manner for your profession. Saturn's influence is long run, but when the Jupiter aspect the Saturn from the 11th March up to 31st October, Jupiter aspects the Saturn and that will be a good period or positive period for your profession because the Saturn also exerts both the positive and negative influences on your profession, but the Jupiter's aspect is highly positive for your profession. So Jupiter's positive influence will overpower the negative influences of Saturn and it will exert positive influence for your profession. Even the Saturn also will be able to exert its positive part for your profession during that period. The Saturn and South Node influence negatively in the long run for your marriage or married life for your spouse. But the movement of Jupiter from 11th March to 31st October will exert some positive influences on those, and you will have some good influences also for your marriage or married life or the spouse during that period. Also, the south node influence negatively for your siblings in the long run, and even it will affect negatively for your courage or strength or your activeness in the long run up to 5th December. Not up to 5th December, it's up to 31st October, because the Jupiter arrives there. Once the Jupiter arrives there, it will overpower the negative influences of South Node. So this is the common interpretation for the Cancer ascendants, but there could be some differences when you take your astrology reading based on your own birth chart. That will be more accurate and personalized, because your birth chart reveals the exact positions of planets, their aspects with each other, their states at the time of your birth. It is like the screenshot of the sky at the time of your birth, which has displayed your story in the sky. So to get a more accurate and personalized birth chart reading, you have to refer your birth chart to a professional astrologer, and also you will get the recommendation for the required remedies to overcome the negative influences. Your birth chart reveals your destiny, but it's not a fixed destiny, or you are not a pre-programmed robot. If you cannot change your destiny, then there is no point of taking the astrology consultations. But astrology is there over thousands of years, helping people, providing guidance to them to eliminate or change the negative areas shown in their destiny. Because you can change destiny in your favor to a great extent. Astrological reading shows your weaknesses as well as your strengths and merits. So you can overcome your weaknesses, strengthen your skills further, and prepare early, plan well, and overcome the obstacles to become ahead in your life as shown in your birth charts, and also to get the best use of the positive things to become ahead in your life. You cannot see the obstacles to come ahead in your life. Astrology provides the light in darkness by providing you such guidance, by providing the negative and positive things to become ahead in your life. That is the way to change the negative parts shown in your destiny and get the maximum of the positive things to come ahead in your life shown in your destiny, and succeed in your life with the help of astrology.